a growing frustration with Hamas's continued governance in the region. So we're hearing about anti-Hamas protests in Gaza. This is something that we have not heard of before, but the past several hours, it's been all over the news cycle. What do we know? Well, there have been rare public protests in Gaza openly standing against Hamas. Let's delve into this a little deeper. In Bet Laaya, unprecedented demonstrations have broken out. Crowds are cheering out with Hamas, out, get rid of Hamas. Some protesters have also been calling for the release of Israeli hostages. This has never happened. This is a significant shift in anything that we've heard from the region. Hamas has been denying the legitimacy of these protests. That's not surprising. One of Hamas's leaders, Osama Hamdan, claimed that the protests are Israeli orchestrated, that somehow Israel has come in and orchestrated these protests. Another Hamas leader, Bassem Naim, suggests that outside forces, external forces, have manipulated these demonstrators. Because obviously this does not look good for Hamas from a public relations perspective, that the people they're supposed to be fighting for are standing against them. Now, dissent in Gaza is extremely rare. Why? Dissent against Hamas is easily a death sentence. Easily a death sentence. You are accused of being a collaborator with Israel, and you disappear in the middle of the night. This happens on an ongoing basis. And so people are cowered into fear and into silence. So these protests do indicate a growing frustration with Hamas's continued governance in the region. This is a potential shift in public sentiment, but it's still unclear if this is going to gather steam or if this is just a brief phenomenon. Also, I want to be really clear on this and listen carefully. Protests against Hamas are not necessarily calling for peace with Israel. And that's an important part for us to understand. It's too early to tell. In other words, Hamas is obviously losing this war. Hamas is obviously their continued breaking of ceasefires and shooting of rockets and refusal to release hostages. It's resulting in horrors for the people in Gaza. That doesn't mean that the people in Gaza are necessarily reaching out an olive branch to Israel. It's too early to tell which way this is going. So anti-Hamas sentiment does not necessarily equal a desire for normalization with Israel. But we have to wait and see if this tide is turning in some way. So it's a significant but a complex and nuanced development. We're going to be following it closely. Stay tuned right here for more updates. And keep watching, keep praying, keep working for peace. It is just so crucial that we get educated on this as never before. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button, and let's stay connected on all of these vital issues.